Start game now. That evil genius Dr. Doom is back, and today he brought with him brain games for your Atari video computer system, or 2600. Yeah, this was brought out before they called it a 2600. And check out that box art. It looks like Mr. Wizard meets electronics. Very, very interesting. And I like the fact that, look at his robe is made of puzzle pieces at the bottom here. Very cool. But let's go ahead and take brain games and pop it into my Atari 7800 Pro system and just find out if this makes the grade or not. Let's go to the game. Brain Games was published by Atari in 1978, and it is for 1 or 2 players. It was made by Larry Kaplan, who's probably most famous for making Kaboom with Activision. It is an edutainment game containing 6 different modes of play. You need to use the keypad controller or the video touchpad or the kids controller, because they're all basically the same thing in a different package. The first mode of play is called Touch Me. It's similar to the handheld game Simon. In it, you have to match a series of tones played by the computer, starting with one tone and adding one tone after each successful turn. In the 2-player mode, you share the sequence alternating turns. The game ends when you miss 4 times or you complete 32 tones correctly. The difficulty switches also change whether you hear the whole sequence or just the new notes that is added each time. Count Me is pretty much the same as Touch Me, except now numbers replace the tones. In Picture Me, you are shown 4 objects while a distracting noise occurs, and actually I found a lot of the noises in this game distracting, even if they weren't meant to be. They are then mixed up and you have 20 seconds to put them in the correct order. You also get bonus points for how quickly you do this, and the difficulty switches change how many bonus points you can get. In Find Me, you are shown 4 objects and you have to find the one that's different. I guess it's kind of like that old Sesame Street game. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is just not the same. In the 2-player mode, the 2 players actually compete against each other to see who can find it first. But of course, to do this, you would have to have 2 different keypad or video touch controllers. Like Picture Me, the bonus points are affected by the difficulty switches. Add Me has you adding a sequence of numbers as quickly as possible. 2 players can also compete to see who can get it first, and the difficulty switches once again affect how many bonus points you can earn. Play Me is not a game, but it turns the controller into a limited musical keyboard. 2 players can actually play 2-part harmony with this one. The manual gives you some ideas of different songs you can play, including Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and a round version of Row 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 Your Boat for 2 players, but of course you can make your own music, or if you're like me, you can try and figure out the University of Michigan fight song, the greatest fight song there is. Graphically speaking, I found that it's pretty archaic and it's not really anything special. And the sound is basic at best and annoying sometimes as well. However, this is a family-friendly game, except you would probably never ever make a game called Touch Me in today's day and age. On eBay, loose cartridges go for about $5 to $8 a pop, and complete copies range from $15 to $20. So what did I think overall? Would I recommend it? Well, it does what it's supposed to do, but I just found this game, well, boring for the most part, and some of the sounds really did irritate me. They also made a portable version called the Atari Touch Me that I would probably rather play for the tactile reason of actually holding a little, Simon-like game in my hand than having to hook up something to a TV. But overall, I probably find that a little bit boring too. I did enjoy a little bit the Play Me part where you can actually make your own music on the keypads for about, 2 minutes. But other than that, this is one that I'm going to have to pass on. So where am I going to rank it? Well, it's kind of going to go kind of low, kind of in the region of games that I wouldn't recommend. And I'm specifically looking at Firefighter, which was a game that really had no challenge because there was no way to lose it, and that kind of brought a lot out of it. And you know what? I think I'd rather make a little bit more music using brain games than I would play another round of Firefighter. So Brain Games is going to be my new number 19 game. I am a member of the Retro Junkies Network, so is Ferg, and he will be covering this game soon on his Atari 2600 Game by Game podcast, which you can check out on iTunes. If you enjoy videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. That would mean a lot. You can also feel free to share it on your social media site of choice. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Go to either one, search for The No Sword Gamer. Thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you right here on the next episode of The No Sword Gamer. Take care.